I-92, I'm Greg Thomas, and am I feeding back over here? Do I need to move up? How you doing? So we're here live at Escapology, downtown Montgomery, Commerce Street, beautiful place. Show of hands, how many people have been here before? Anyone? 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 The escape rooms are a lot of fun, and I'll let you know over at our website, WLWI.com right now, we've got a sweet deal, 50% off, where you can come by and enjoy one of the rooms. Miles can tell you everything about it too, so if you want to have any kind of questions, just ask him. So here we are, I-92 Up Close and Country with Jessica Meuse. Everybody, make some noise. From Slapout, Alabama. What was life like growing up in Slapout? And I need to move up here. Okay.
Well, everybody knows everybody.
I would imagine.
Absolutely everybody. We do not have a traffic light. It's just the caution light that's like, be careful. That's it. And then we have the boys' store and the girls' store. It's just a small town.
And you've been at this for a while now. I mean, basically, this is what you wanted to do all along?
Yeah, it's one of those things that I remember when I was little, it was back before, I remember when I had binders of CDs. Kind of like what you did for Pokemon cards. I did that as well. Yeah. I'm a nerd. And I just remember I would wait and listen for one of my favorite songs to come on the radio. And I was a little, what do you call it, pirater? I would pirate music so hard. I don't do it anymore. I don't do it anymore. Support your artists. I don't. Because LimeWire, all that stuff. Like when I was a little broke kid in the 90s, I remember I was like, $20, that's so much money. And now I'm like, give me a 5-pound box of these, please. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, I always just was drawn to music. It was always something, it was my one constant in my life, moving around as much as I did. Mm-hmm. So everything was always constantly changing, the places, the people, but music was always there.
American Idol, what made you want to do that?
Well, I didn't want to, okay. But it was funny.
That's how that story goes.
Well, because so in my life, I've auditioned for so many shows, and that's one of those things that I'll never regret that, because I'll never be like, I wonder what would have happened if I had auditioned when I was 16 or whatever. And I did audition for, I want to say I was 16 years old when I first auditioned for American Idol, and I will never forget, because I was a minor, I had my mom with me, and they literally were like, some people have it, and some people don't, and you guys don't. And I was like, and I cried. I was a 16-year-old kid, and that like ripped my heart out and ate it, and so did The Voice, by the way. In 2012, they called me, set up a private audition. I flew out to LA, and I got all the way to blinds and nobody turned around. And then, they say don't ever meet your heroes. I learned that real fast because some of them really disappoint you. And a couple of the judges were kind of mean to me, and it broke my heart. There aren't really words to describe that kind of disappointment. But then just around the corner the very next year, I had this special audition for American Idol. And that was through a friend who set me up, and I will never, ever lie about that. I knew someone. I will always say that's what this industry is about. You really have to network. It's important to build relationships with people, and you just be nice to everybody that you meet, because one, don't be a D-bag. And then two, you never know who you're talking to. You should just be nice anyway. What would Jesus do? So, yeah, music's just been my life.
So you're on with Warrior Records, about to release your first full-length album.
Yes. This Friday.
August
3rd. That party is coming out. 15 songs, brand new. There's one that I wrote way back in the day. It was one of the first songs I ever wrote. I showed it to my manager. He's like, I really, really like this song. Let's put it on the album. I was like, really? There are some songs you write them anyway. You got to get them out. But then it's kind of like Disney. I'm like, let's put this one in the vault and leave it there. I have a couple that you guys will never hear. They're crap.
Come back to it later. Work on it some more.
Yeah, exactly. You always write it down. Even if you don't finish a song, you keep all your doodles. Always.
The process, you said 15 tracks. I'm sure you probably had more to work with. And, how do you pick which ones to go on there?
That's a really good question. We were just, I don't know, I sent them all to my manager. I tend to ask, I have a close circle of friends. Like I automatically send a new song to my mom, and I'm like, what do you think? Are you just saying that because you're my mom? But my mom's really, really honest, and because she isn't a musician, but she knows what sounds good,
Right.
she's a very good insight for me. And then also my manager is a musician, and he knows mixing and production, so like that's another perspective I can get on songs. And a lot of times I'll just throw them at all these people and see which ones really stick. But I don't know, there's something in certain ones I write that I'm like, that's a good one. Like when I wrote Thank God It Didn't Work and stuff, I was like, ooh, wow, that's the one.
Talking about that song, as we promoted this event today, the other afternoon, played the song, and you said someone reached out to you, texted you. I noticed you tagged us on Facebook.
Oh my God.
Your reaction to that?
Well, I like teared up because I remember growing up listening to y'all's station, and to be on it, like people were telling me, like there were so many people in my life who told me, you won't do it. You can't do it.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna be famous one day? And I was like, watch me. I'm sassy, man. You don't tell me I can't do something. And then just growing up listening to WOWI all the time, and then people are telling me, Jess, I just heard your song on the radio. And I was like, you did. You did. And I just had a friend actually in Kuwait. He's like a military contractor guy, and he's like, dude, your song just came on bass. And I was like, what? So I'm in Sandland too.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you sing a few songs. Jessica Meuse.
All right, this first one. I'm sure you guys have heard this one. This is called Love Her Better. It's about this guy that I dated. I say that like before every song. That's why it's funny. But he cheated on me with a married lady and his ex-girlfriend. And I was like, ew. So I got really mad and wrote this song. We had a force of nature, rock breaking, earth shaking kind. It's so crazy how one little thing can make a half-hearted fool leave it all behind. It was a little messed up, nothing that we couldn't fix. I just thank God that you walked away, 'cause I was building a house with no bricks. I hope you love her better than you love me. You screwed around, changed my love down until you made it bleed. I hope you love her better than you love me. 'Cause baby, that shouldn't be hard to do. Oh Lord, it was hard for me. There's gasoline on the fire when you started seeing her on the side. It's so crazy how one tiny man can ruin a plan in the blink of an eye. Oh baby, it was a losing battle when we took the fall. But she deserves you, and you deserve nothing at all. I hope you love her better than you love me. You screwed around, changed our love down until you made it bleed. I hope you love Escapology. Thank you guys for having me here. This is awesome. So I totally didn't know that it was going to be here today, and I'm super excited. I thought that Jim, my manager, just put it in the app like we were going to do the escape room after the radio hit, and I was like, oh, cool. That's fun. I did that one time. But then I found out the actual gig is here, and I was like, oh, this is great. I love it. So thank you guys so much for being here. I know you guys submitted to be here, so you're here because you want to be here, and that really, really means a lot to me. And a lot of you guys are singing along. So I'm really stoked that you guys are here. Thank you. Freaking thank you so much. I love you guys. And with that, thanks, Jordan. He's like, so this is actually my last song for today. And it's called Thank God It Didn't Work. It's the one you guys have been hearing on the radio. Thank you guys for playing that. You guys rock. And it's about what I was talking about earlier when I did the voice and those things that really disappoint you in life. But if you had only known what was just waiting for you around the corner. I got cut from the voice and I was so broken and so hurt from that. But if I had just known that the next year I was going to get top 4 American Idol, I would not have cried at all. I would have been like, American Idol next year, we're good. So it's just about keeping hope and just that whole unanswered prayers concept. And you never know, there's a bigger plan going on that you don't even know about yet.
That's right.
Still taste that whiskey kiss. Last time I said I had enough of this, I let him walk, but I wish I had the keys. He broke my heart and he sped off fast, and looking back at how the broken glass shattered more than just these small town dreams. And just to think I nearly jumped in. It's no use in looking back on what might have been. Lord knows I ain't never going back again. Things you forget that you just can't forget. And I've been through hell, but I've come to find I've always had an angel by my side. That told me it didn't hurt, but thank God it didn't work. Another day, another night alone. Sometimes I still smell a sweet cologne. It might be best if I just fall asleep. I can't live with the way this feels. I could hold the Bible, get down and kneel, or grab the bottle above the bathroom sink. Let's just say the Bible's still collecting dust. It's no use in looking back on what might have been. Lord knows I ain't never going back again. Things you forget that you just can't forget. And I've been through hell, but I've come to find I've always had an Thank you guys so much again. Thank you. It really means so much to me. Thank you so much.